Okay, first impression, satisfactory. I was kind of excited about this project right from the announcement stage, given the fact that Ramayana as a story is celebrated both in India as well as equally in Nepal. I'm pretty excited about whatever I've seen in trailer for now. In the visual scale, I think they have gone all the way up. It's on par with any of the Hollywood level movies. Story wise, change गर्नुपर्ने केही आवश्यकता छैन. Valmiki has already written it. Namit Malhotra and Nitesh Tiwari should just be focusing on convincing us how the stories might have played out. So I think the first impression for me was pretty good. At least in this trailer cut, I feel like they are honoring the story. Most popular episodes like Swayambar, Banbas, Sita Haran, Suparnaka, सबै story beats already कटमा छ. But you know what? रावणको origin storyलाई पनि यिनीहरूले यसरी कभर गर्छ भन्ने चाहिँ मैले सोचेको थिइनँ. This is something new. Most of the previous adaptations skipped this part. Already रावणलाई लङ्कापति भनेर intro गरेर सुरु हुन्छ रावणको introduction. So this is something the viewers will probably enjoy and we've never seen it before. So this is going to be a new experience, which is going to be highlight of the first part, I believe. Proper villain ko origin story bata suru garera part 1 ma, when we go to the part 2 we'll see the final battle. To bela jun arc develop huncha, that's going to be wild. See, for outsiders, trailer would be all about Ravan. इन्द्रको ऐरावतलाई पञ्च हानेर लडाउँदैछ, कुबेरको लङ्कालाई एक्लै वान म्यान आर्मी जसरी जित्दैछ. You can't ignore this guy. For international audience who's not pre-informed about the story, they'll probably just walk away with wanting to know more about this menacing villain who's just claiming all three realms. But for insiders, the calmness of Ram is more important, and we see that, and we are happy, I know. International audience is not looking in terms of bhakti, which we are trained for all our life. So the emotion that is invoked in them will be different than what's being invoked in ours. I just hope that translates to footfall in the theater. I sound more like unpaid PR for this movie. एक त मलाई यो ट्रेलरको कट एकदम फास्ट कट भएको जस्तो लाग्यो. नामहरु पनि सुई जाँदैछ. I'm like, slow down. Bad points, of course, animation. Kuni animation we can clearly see is not finished yet. I don't know why makers choose to put it, but it's clearly not finished. Kumbhakarna wala animation clearly unfinished jasto dekhincha. It feels more like Chota Bheem ko animation part directly put into the trailer, which is not good. Finish भएको छैन भने किन देखाउनु? त्यो पनि यो part 2 को episode हो. So I think it was not needed, but they chose to show it. Trailer को VFX is not flawless. कतै राम्रो छ, कतै नराम्रो छ. त्यो ऐरावत वाला scene कति राम्रो छ फेरि. It just feels like there are a lot of unfinished animations going on. Trailer is properly divided into 3 sections. First को 1 minute pure villain aspects. Next 1 minute pure hero aspects. And last को remaining 2 minutes story beats involving main mudda, which we're gonna deal in part 1, which is Sitaharan episode. It's a sensible cut. Music, costume, world building, सब top notch देखिन्छ, खास गरी music. Hans Zimmer र A.R. Rahman छन्, so music को बारेमा के नै भन्नु, it's already a statement thing there. The music is gonna be epic, and यो एउटा selling point पनि हुन्छ when movie comes out. ट्रेलर को स्टार्ट में हान्स जिमर हो भनेर बुझाउन मेकर्सहरुले इट फिल्स लाइक ड्यून को अनयुज्ड स्याम्पल युज गरेर त्यो जुन ड्यून को दुनियाको मोडिफाइड साउन्ड हुन्छ नि त्यो पनि एड गरेका छन्. सो वी कैन क्लियरली सी हान्स जिमर रिटन ऑल ओभर द स्कोर. ट्रेलर स्टार्ट्स विथ रावणा क्लेमिंग ऑल 3 लोक्स, देवलोक, पृथ्वीलोक, पाताल लोक. We also see glimpse of the battle that he has undergone. देवलोकमा इन्द्रसँगको battle where he is seen punching ऐरावत. कस्तो क्यूट बनाएको छ हात्तीलाई चाहिँ फेरि. त्यहाँ his son Meghnad is the real MVP of the battle, earning his nickname Indrajit. So that was देवलोक. पृथ्वीलोकको battle is the very first shot जहाँ तपस्वी जटाधारी version of the young Ravan, most probably straight out of Himalayas, जहाँ ब्रह्माको अमरवाला वरदान प्राप्त गरेर straight कुबेरको लङ्का जित्न जान्छ. This is how Ravan becomes लङ्कापति. जन्मेर राजा भएर रुल गरेर पाएको ठाउँ हैन. It's a कब्जा बेसिकली. पाताल लोकमा एउटा विद्युत जीवा भन्ने राक्षससँग एउटा फाइट सिन देखाएको छ ट्रेलरको एन्डतिर. विवेक ओब्रोयले देखाएको छ नि झलक्क, हो त्यही ब्याटल हो विद्युत जीवासँगको ब्याटल. यो मलाई थाहा थिएन विवेक ओब्रोयले कसको रोल चाहिँ खेलिरहेको रहेछ भनेर मैले हेर्न खोज्दा देन आई गट टु नो अबाउट द स्टोरी अफ विद्युत जीवा जीवा माने जिब्रो र विद्युत माने इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सो हि इज अ राक्षस जसले जिब्रोबाट करेन्ट फाल्छ भेरी भेरी रिसर्चफुल राक्षस र एउटा माइनर भन्दा नि माइनर क्यारेक्टर हो यो विद्युत जीवा इन रामायण हु जस्ट देयर टु बी किल्ड बाई रावण एन्ड प्रब्लली हि इज जस्ट रिप्रेजेन्टिङ द होल पाताल लोक रावणको ओरिजिन स्टोरी कम्प्लिट गर्न तीनटा लोकको कम्प्लिट गर्न हि इज जस्ट बिङ एडेड सी कोही भन्छ सुपर्नखाको बुढो हो कोही भन्छ इट्स जस्ट रेगुलर राक्षस whatever it is it's just going to be a small role where Ravan's going to kill Vidyajiva that's all now we come to Ram what kind of intro is that for Ram it's just not impactful घोडसवारी गरेर blindfolded धनुर्विद्याको प्रदर्शन हुँदैछ which is great it's not bad but the जुन ग्राभिटास आउनु पर्ने नि इन्ट्रोडक्सनमा त्यो अलिक मिसिङ थियो आई फेल्ट बट इट्स ओके बट एनिवे रणवीर इज क्यारिङ द्याट कामनेस इन हिज फेस विच इज मोर देन इनफ वारियर फ्याक्टरमा जस्तो होस् डिभिनिटी फ्याक्टरमा अलिकति पनि तलमाथि मेकर्स क्यानट अफोर्ड त्यसपछि विसी क्विक फायर हिरोइक सर्ट्स अयोध्याको सर्ट छ इनसाइड अफ द प्यालेस आउटसाइड अफ द प्यालेस लुक्स गुड लुक्स ग्रान्ड अयोध्या लुक्स भेरी रिच एउटा बालकाण्डको सिन छ वेयर यङ राम एन्ड लक्ष्मण आर रिसिभिङ समथिङ फ्रम सम वान माई बेस्ट गेस बालकाण्ड हो सो गुरु हु इज गिभिङ समथिङ मस्ट बी इदर विश्वामित्र ओर वशिष्ठ आई चुज विश्वामित्र बिकज वाट ही सिम्स टु बी रिसिभिङ इज सम काइन्ड अफ सेलेस्टियल वेपन लक्ष्मण also seems in shock and in gratitude so I believe it is some kind of mantra or astra विश्वामित्रले त्यस्तो धेरैवटा अस्त्र दिन्छन् but maybe one important one is a mantra which is called Bala and Atibala where Ram is never exhausted, never tired. It is sort of like a human power bank where the battery is always 100%. It comes quite handy later on. या त कुनै पनि एउटा डेन्जरस अस्त्र हुनसक्छ विश्वामित्रले दिएको which has a complementary kavach as a protection because you see that flap going on. त्यसपछि शिव धनुषवाला एपिसोड छ नि मिथिला एन्ड भाइ लोग दिस इज नेपाल यसमा आप लोग क्याङ मत करना प्लिज यो पार्ट हाम्रो लागि छोड्दै तिमीहरू किनभने दिस इज द ओरिजिन अफ द रोटी बेटी सम्बन्ध द्याट एभ्रीवान टक्स अबाउट एन्ड देन वी सी इन्फेमस कोप भवनको सिन वेयर द लाइटिङ इज डार्क एन्ड द ओन्ली थिङ द्याट्स ग्लोइङ इज राम्स फेस त्यो पनि डिम हुन्छ वेन ही रियलाइजेस दिस इज एक्चुअली दशरथ's डिसिजन इट्स काइन्ड अफ कम्प्लिकेटेड गाइज इट्स नट अ स्ट्रेट फरवर्ड स्टोरी Valmiki has a lot of things put in there for Ram as a Yuvraj the words of law is everything. His father is a Chakravartin, so whatever he utters is law. In this case, Dashrath's promise to Kaikeyi is treated as something equivalent to a law written in the constitution of Ayodhya. There is no attempt to dissect the spirit of the law by the main character. It's justified or not is not even a question. A law is there and a Kshatriya dharma of the time is to adhere to that law and go through the consequences. Okay, then we see Sita in a wedding attire. So obviously Ram र सीताको विवाह हुँदैछ Rowdy baby is playing Sita and immediately we get some Pativrata dialogue. We know why because that's the only motivation that Sita is going to have in this part 1. Actually even in part 2. That's her main characteristic. So we get the glimpse of that right away as a dialogue. त्यसपछि starting from 2-minute mark danky dang major story beats हरु quick fire shots को रूपमा देखिन्छन्. Starting from Ram वनवास जाँदै गरेको scene which will probably make 1.5 billion plus 30 million cry like a baby. We also see Dashrathको traumatic condition which will eventually lead to his death. वनवास हुँदाको सुपर्नखासँगको अल्टरकेसन इज अ मेजर प्लट पोइन्ट वी सी द्याट देयर यो स्टोरी कहाँबाट कहाँ पुग्छ है त्यो एउटा कोप भवनको काण्डपछि कहाँ पुग्छ पुष्पक विमान युज गरेर रावण सीता हरण गरेर भाग्दैछ कत्रो छ त्यो पुष्पक विमानको स्केल पनि रावण एकतिर उभिरहेको छ एन्ड देन व्हेन वी सी सीता टर्न्स इट फिल्स लाइक अ बिल्डिङ द्याट्स फ्लाइङ सो स्केल वाइज दे हेभन्ट कम्प्रोमाइज एट अल Then we see more quick fire shots of every story beats. पुराको पुरा part 1 को story नै cover हुन्छ if we just go through every single shot one by one. खर र दूषण वाला battle where रामले एक्लै single handedly 14,000 राक्षसहरूलाई मार्छन्. That's there. सुपर्नखाको प्लास्टिक सर्जरीको सीन छ where we can see Lakshman cutting her nose. त्यसपछि कसरी रावणलाई म्यानिपुलेट गर्छ कसरी भड्काउँछ we can see some glimpse. रावणको डायलग पनि छ यो एपिसोडको बेला. We can also see Ram Parshuram वाला altercation. By the way, both are avatar of the same god. But Ram humbles Parshuram in this episode. Jatayu episode needs a special mention here. Part 1 ko most probably the high octane, high action kind of episode will be this Ravan versus Jatayu during the Sitaharan scene. Jatayu huनुपर्ने vulture हो, but I can see like they might be going with Eagle. Eagle got a full army पनि छ, so he might be like a king of the birds, like all kind of birds. So this battle is gonna happen in air. So Pushpak Biman will be fully exposed to all these angry birds. It's gonna be awesome. Pushpak Bimanसँग चाहिँ कस्तो built-in self-defense kind of systems or mechanisms or that I'm wondering. That's gonna be another highlight of this episode. You know, Pirates of the Caribbean मा जसरी Flying Dutchman पानीबाट बाहिर निक्लिँदा you see all kind of taupe coming out. I'm expecting that level of details in Pushpak Biman where we'll probably see some kind of mechanism, like some kind of mechanism coming out from the sides and killing all the birds. I don't guarantee, but I'm hopeful. Okay, so let's keep it short in this video. I can break down every single scene if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments. Bye.